Power users of any system love having shortcuts to getting their work done. The users of your database will be no exception, and once they've gotten used to the workflows that you've set up for them, they might appreciate even faster and more efficient ways to accomplish common tasks. We can provide multiple ways of accomplishing something in the database by providing power users with keyboard shortcuts that activate button controls. This can make navigating around the database even faster. Let's add a couple of shortcut keys to our main menu here. To do that, I'll right-click and go into Design View. Now, in order to add shortcut keys to these buttons, we need to modify the caption that appears. I'm going to click on Add Customer, and I want to make the Alt-C key be the shortcut that enables this particular button. In order to do that, what I can do is go into the caption, and right before the C in Customer, I'm going to type in an ampersand. That's Shift-7 on your keyboard. When I press Enter on that field, you'll notice that this C gets an underlying character right over here. That indicates that the C key is the shortcut key for that particular button. Let's add a couple of other buttons here. I'll go into Add Products. I'll click on Edit Products here, and I'm going to make the P key the shortcut. So right before the P, I'll type in an ampersand. And you notice that we get another underlying character here. For reports, I'm going to make the R key the shortcut key. So right before R, I'll type in that ampersand and press Enter. And for the exit database, I'm going to make the X letter a shortcut key. So right before the X, I'll type in ampersand here in the caption property. I can actually also add in a caption onto this Tools button, even though there's no text displayed. So I'm going to come over here into the caption, and I'm just going to write in ampersand options. This will create a button where we have a shortcut key of Alt-O that'll enable the options, even though it actually isn't even displayed to the end user. Let's go ahead and test these out. I'll switch my view into Form View, and I can press Alt-C on my keyboard to jump into the Customers table. It's first, though, going to ask me if I want to save the main menu changes that we just made. So I'll say yes. So there we are in the main menu for adding our customers. I can press Cancel to return to the main menu, and we'll choose the P key to get to our products. So on my keyboard, I'll press Alt-P. That'll get me to my products, and I can return to the main menu. And again, I can press Alt-O to get into my options screen. Now let's add a couple of additional shortcuts to the options screen. I'm going to right-click on it and go into Design View. Again, I'm going to make Return to Main Menu, the R key, the shortcut. So I'm going to click here before the R. Actually, let's do the M key instead. So I'm going to click here before the M in Main Menu and type in the ampersand there. That way I can be consistent throughout my database. For Hide Ribbon, I'll make the shortcut key H. And for Show Ribbon, I'll make the shortcut key S. I'll type in the ampersand there. Now we also have the ability to use the Enter key or the Escape key on my keyboard to trigger additional buttons. We can do that by selecting a button we want to configure. I'll click on this one here, this Return to Main Menu. And on the other tab, we'll look for a couple of properties called Cancel and Default. If you set Default to Yes, that'll mean that that button will be triggered by the Enter key on your keyboard. And if you set Cancel to Yes, it means that that button will be triggered by the Escape key on your keyboard. Since this Return to Main Menu key will get us back to the main menu, I'm going to enable this Cancel property and change that to Yes. Now I can either press Alt-M on my keyboard, based off of this shortcut here, or I can just press the Escape key to close out the options. Let's go ahead and test that out. I'll go over here, and I'll press Escape. It's going to ask me to save the changes, and I'll say yes, and that'll return me back to my main menu. Let's add the Escape key shortcut to all of my menus. Let's go into Add Customers, and I'll go into Design View. I'm going to make the Cancel key triggered by the Escape key, so the Cancel property in the other tab, I'll change that to Yes. Save and Close, I want to be triggered by the Enter key, so I'm going to go over here and change its default property to Yes. Let's go ahead and close that, save the changes. And we'll go back and open up our main menu and go into Edit Products. Here, I'll go into Design View. I'll make Return to Main Menu have two shortcuts. I can press the Escape key with this Cancel property. Or if I go to the Format tab, I'll make the M key the Alt shortcut by typing in the ampersand there. Go ahead and switch into Form View, and we'll try it out. So this time I'll press Alt-M. We'll save the changes. And now I can navigate around my database. So I'll press Alt-P to get into Products. I can press Escape to go back. I can press Alt-O to go to my options. I can press Escape or Alt-M to go back, and so on. So that's how we can activate our button controls using shortcut keys. Simply place an ampersand character before the letter you want to use in the button's caption, and you've instantly provided a secondary and more efficient way to activate the action. Alternatively, enable the default or cancel properties to make the buttons respond to either the Enter or Escape keys on the keyboard.